Pakistan, Mr. Mian Jahangir Iqbal,
congratulates you and other members of the Bureau on assumption of their offices. We are confident that under your able guidance, this committee will achieve optimum results. We also take this opportunity to express our sincere appreciations for your predecessors' excellent work. We associate ourselves with the statement made by the distinguished representative of Argentina on behalf of the Group of 77 in China. Madam Chair, we have heard with great interest the statement made by Under Secretary General for Communications and Public Information, Mr. Kyo Akasaka, that gives member states a comprehensive account of the activities of the Department of Public Information. Madam Chairperson, DPI is the public face and voice of the UN and plays a pivotal role in promoting awareness of UN principles, its work, and its accomplishments across the globe. We commend DPI for its effort to widen outreach through a mix of new and traditional technologies. DPI has efficiently covered issues of importance to the international community, including UN reforms, climate change, human rights, development of Africa, preventing genocide, alliance of civilizations, Millennium Development Goals, peacekeeping operations, peace and security, and counter-terrorism. This has raised the profile of the UN as more and more people across the globe have been acquainted with the endeavors on a broad range of issues. We are confident that DPI will continue on this path and use all available tools to maximize the impact of its message. Madam Chair, like last year, the DPI has been providing timely and adequate information to the international media about the devastating floods triggered by torrential monsoon rains in Pakistan this year as well. We commend DPI's effort to sensitize world community about this calamity. The government of Pakistan, with the assistance of the UN, is working hard to meet the needs of the flood victims at a time when it is also engaged in fighting terrorism. Madam Chair, Pakistan, being the frontline state, is the worst victim of terrorism. It has suffered huge human and material losses, an aspect seldom highlighted in the media. Very few countries have been ravaged by the monster of terrorism as brutally as Pakistan. 30,000 innocent Pakistani men, women, and children killed. 6,532 our troops martyred, while over 19,000 injured. This is the price Pakistan has paid in protecting itself and, indeed, the rest of the world. And it does not stop here. Since 2002, 3,629 of our police and paramilitary personnel embraced martyrdom, while 10,720 have been injured. Madam Chair, Pakistan has been engaged with the UN reform process in a constructive manner, from the establishment of the Peace Building Commission to the Human Rights Council, system-wide coherence, revitalizations of the General Assembly, and to restructure the Security Council as a democratic, transparent, and representative body. Pakistan attaches high importance to UN peacekeeping, being one of the largest troop contributors for the peacekeeping operation in various UN missions across the world. Pakistan would continue playing its role in promoting global peace and security. We have nearly 10,000 troops in the UN Blue Helmets implementing challenging mandates with limited resources. We urge the DPI to continue lending its support to the Department of Peacekeeping Operations and the Department of Field Sports for raising awareness of the new ground realities, far-reaching successes and challenges of peacekeeping operations. Pakistan welcomes new peacekeeping website available in the 6 official languages, and in this regard appreciates joint effort of DPI with DPKO DFS. Madam Chairperson, the work of the UN information centers around the world in disseminating information and about the UN system is of paramount importance. We strongly urge that possible measures should be taken to strengthen these centers, particularly in the developing countries. These centers, better known as the eyes and ears of the UN, are a vital source of flow of information and help in bridging the gap between the developed and developing countries in terms of access to information and communication technologies. We welcome DPI's effort to make available UN documents and web pages in local languages with a view to reaching the widest possible spectrum of audiences and extending the UN message of peace to all corners of the world. With the rapid growth of internet in developing countries, the creation of websites in local languages would also greatly help in creating interest among local populations about the UN and its work. We also support allocation of adequate resources to ensure the effective functioning and strengthening of the UN Information Center in developing countries. To secure rent-free premises for the eunuchs from the host country, it is important that the economic conditions of those countries should also be taken into consideration while ensuring full allocation of financial support for the centers. Madam Chairperson, we are fully aware of the extent of the task and the efforts being made by the DPI for achieving parity among official languages. We appreciate DPI's efforts in developing UN website available in all the official languages. We also welcome the initiative of the UN Information Centers for publications of information materials and translation of important documents into languages other than the official languages of the UN, as well as developing websites in local languages. For this, we urge the DPI to continue extending its support to this important endeavor. Pakistan welcomes the launch of the exhibit to mark solidarity with Palestinian people. We urge the DPI to include Urdu language also at the formal launch of the exhibit scheduled on 29th November on the occasion of International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people. Madam Chairperson, freedom of expression is a universal right which needs to be promoted and protected. This should not be misused or abused to create misunderstanding among various cultures, civilizations, and religions. The committee has a central role to ensure that the UN public information policies are formulated towards forging greater harmony and respect among people belonging to various societies, cultures, and religions. We urge the DPI to encourage discussions at regional and international levels, holding exhibitions, seminars, and bringing out publication to help promote understanding among various cultures and civilizations. We also emphasize the importance of accurate, objective, and balanced news and information service in print, radio, television, and over the internet, affirming the need to continue strengthening technology, multilingualism, and partnership in all those areas. We support the continuation of outreach to civil society, efforts to improve accessibility of library services, and a wide range of other initiatives. We call for the strengthening of training programs for the media person from the developing countries by ensuring provisions of professional training facilities to correct the imbalance in the world information order. We fully support the Dag Hammarskjöld Memorial Scholarship Fund for the fellowships to journalists from the developing countries to study and cover annual sessions of the UN General Assembly. Madam Chair, the democratic government of Pakistan is committed to freedom of expression and free media. Pakistan is among the countries where government policies have created an enabling environment for private media. As a result of these policies, there has been an unprecedented surge in the print and electronic media. Madam Chair, in conclusion, we reiterate our support to the Department of Public Information and its endeavors to effectively carry out its mandate and reassure you of fullest cooperation in accomplishment of the committee's works. Thank you.